Hello everybody and welcome to the first day of spring on Shamrock Valley. You wouldn't have really thought it's spring because it is so cold still, but don't worry, it's going to come warm very soon. And as you can see, in fact the next day is 11 degrees, the day after that is 15, and then, oh wait, it's 10 degrees after that, but then it's 21 degrees. Lovely. So, before we start today, because we're going to do a bit of field work, I just need to move a few things out of the way. These 3 pallets need to move first of all. That needs to just finish off its process. It's almost done, pretty much done. That bale needs to be put into here, not into there. Trying to jump the process. Ugh, naughty bale. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, it's about to become light. As you can see, it's actually getting fairly light now. Let's get these things moved very quickly. Should take a matter of seconds. In fact, what I might do is let the entire process finish, because we have got to leave this area. I think the majority of this episode is going to be in the field anyway. So I'm sure you can tell by this there's absolutely no rush to, rush it, since the ground temperature is so cold still, it's still 0 degrees. So chances are, we're just going to be cultivating today. If we do put a crop in, then we need to make sure the ground temperature is going to be fairly high in the next day or so, otherwise it's just not going to germinate at all. I have planted fields when it's below the recommended temperature and they've worked fine. So, yeah, we can do it. Oh, look what's just popped into the forecast, some rain, lovely. Right, I think there is something in the bottom of here. Although, yes, I think he would have moved by now. So this is the end. It looks like we have just 2 more pallets to go. These 2 here. I'll get them moved, and then we're going to go and set up the Claas tractor, which is currently on the pelletizer. So easy to get those 2 mixed up. Yes, the pelletizer is feeding the pelletizer. But it's going to go onto the direct drill setup, or I call it direct drill setup. It's actually a power harrow and drill setup, so nothing technically direct about the drill at all. It's just with the power harrow on there as well, it can do it in one pass, which is good. Yes, so I have absolutely no idea which field is the best one to start with, but most likely one which is further away than where we've been in the past. I think we're probably going to put in some maize as well, so that we can do some maize silage. But we'll see how we go. Thing is, there isn't that much longer left of the series, since FS19 is not that far away. It's still like 20-something days away, but even so, when you take into account we've got weekends being let in farm, yeah, there's not many episodes left at all. So I need to be able to get everything drilled and harvested before the end. Right, let's close that curtain. Here he comes. And we will go and put this into that shed over there, I suppose. As for the wood chips, we're going to sell them. But, yeah, probably not today, it'll be tomorrow. As I did say in the previous episode, it was going to be in the next 2 episodes that I was going to do it, and I haven't yet checked to see the best way of doing it. As for anybody's suggestions, I haven't seen them yet because this series is being sort of recorded at the same time. I do a bulk load of videos, and obviously when the previous episode has gone out, I haven't seen the comments from that video before recording the next episode, being this one. So yes, if you've left some good suggestions, I will see them before I sell the wood chips. Because actually I'm going to be viewing the comments again after this particular episode before I make another bulk load of episodes. So that's good. I'll be able to see exactly what you've all said. Hopefully some really good suggestions. the lorry is almost full, I think. At least the bottom layer is anyway, the lower level. And that's full as well, this shed here. So we have so many wood chips. No, wait, so many pellets. And we actually do have a lot of wood chips too. But it's going to be an absolute fortune. Does it appear on here? It does. Ooh, it's a weird spike. I think soon we're going to be selling them. I don't think it'd be too long. So I need to keep a really close eye on the great demand. As for this, let's drop it off the back if we can do. Yep, good. Yes, the lights probably do cost money to run. We do get an electricity bill. So, no, this one here. Okay. There we go. Good. Over to our main yard. It's currently 2 degrees. Ground temperature is 0, so it's still frozen, which isn't good. So I really don't know. It's early spring and I want to be able to get things in the ground, but the problem is it going to work? Is it going to germinate? And I would say yes, but I can't guarantee it. Come on. Yes, I've moved everything over here. It should all be in this top shed. The only other thing we could do is just power harrow and subsoil without drilling, but that would seem such a long-winded task when we have a drill which can go on the back. I'm going to try it. I think we'll trial a field and see if it grows. If it grows perfectly, we'll have no issues in the future. As I've said, I've done this before, but I don't think the temperature has ever been so far off what it should be. It should be 5 degrees, and it's currently 0. That's the ground temperature. I'll fill this to the top, just to prevent us from having to come back anytime soon. And we'll try and choose the best field to go to. I'm thinking something like field 38. It's a weird shape actually, but yeah, 38. Yes, I have absolutely no idea what's in there. There could be something in it, although I highly doubt it. And I also believe there is a seed refill point much closer to that field than this yard is, so we shouldn't have to come back here anyway. Just that seed cost us over £1,000, and it was only half a hopper. Right, which way should we go? This way? How'd you get to field 38? That's pretty simple, although I'll probably still go wrong. Yeah, it's looking very bleak. Actually, this is our field as well, field 16. Maybe we should do this field. Yes, I will do actually. How do we get to it? It's always amusing when the owner of the land has to ask how to get into their own field. I would guess that it's down here, although I may be wrong. Ah, I can see an entrance over there. It looks like you actually access it through here. If I'm not mistaken. It's a bit narrow. Oh, it's somebody's drive. I think this is the gate though. I think this gate is the access to all of those fields. We own 15, 16, but not 17. Yeah, this is definitely new to me. I've not ventured into these fields before. So 15 needs drilling as well. As I say though, I just want to trial one field. This is 16, isn't it? Yeah. So 15 and 16 need doing. We'll do 16. Although it's a bigger field to lose if it doesn't work. Maybe I should do 15. This is me all over. Not making up my mind. I'll do 15. Just in case it fails. We've got a smaller crop to lose then. The air temperature is now 4, so it's almost the right air temperature, but not the right ground temperature because it's so frozen from the winter. If I put this down, we are underway, and I've decided to go for doing the headland first, which I know is not always a very popular choice. However, I found that from experience I always make a much neater job if I do it first. So basically I'll get people saying don't miss bits or don't do the headland first. I can't really win. And obviously you can do it without missing bits if you do the headland last. It's just for some reason this is the easier approach for me. I'm fully aware that you'll be driving on the headland when you're doing the field, but at the end of the day, it isn't a realistic series. We are just going to be doing a bit of fun here. It is all for fun. So it's a realistic series. It's just I do take it a bit more seriously, just so that I don't, you know, annoy people by calling it realistic and then it isn't at all. And really it isn't. It's never going to be. It's a game. So let's continue. Let's get the wheat in the ground. I've chosen wheat. I think it's going to be the wisest choice. And yeah, let's see if this field grows. I have no doubt about it though. I'm pretty sure it's going to work. So we've almost finished, and yeah, I've got absolutely no doubt about it growing. I keep saying it, it's probably not going to happen if I keep saying it, but at least you'll be able to have the first laugh when it withers. But it really shouldn't do, because I'm pretty sure that the only time when seasons puts into effect the withering is in the winter. I could be wrong. So, let's just do this piece here. Okay, let's just do this piece here. Mustn't miss anything. And then we're going to pack it up, take it back to the yard, and we're going to come back with the roller, fill it up with water, and hopefully roll a grass field. It will also fertilise the field as well. Okay, that's good. Oh, there's always one piece, isn't there? Oh, there's two pieces. Two pieces of missed bits. I really shouldn't go to the effort of doing that again, but I will do anyway, just because we're here, and it's bound to annoy somebody. There we go. Oh wait, there is another piece just up here as well. You see, even when I do the headlands first, I still manage to miss bits. It's really weird. Good. So we're now done. We shall return to the other field, which will likely be in a day or so. Again, I can't guarantee that all the fields are going to be planted because it's just a lot of work, especially in such a small time frame, because we're really going to speed the series up now. We need to get things really completed before FS19. As I've said, it isn't like tomorrow that it's coming out, but the time is going to fly, and for a series like this it could take like half a month just to get through one season. What I don't want to do is finish the series just before we harvest, otherwise all this is pointless. So yes, we're going to basically roll one of the grass fields, just one of the small ones, because I think these ones here can have slurry put on them. Which is actually something we should start tomorrow, I would have thought. Slurry spreading. But a smaller grass field much further away, that's one of the ones that needs to be rolled. I think that's the first time I've noticed this bridge just here. It's so well done. You can see the pedestrians actually walking up the hill. They're walking uphill. Hello. Fine. Don't say hello back. What about you? Snort. You? You whistled? No. Hello? No, okay, it's a very friendly bunch. Somebody's got to say hello. You just went in. Oh, wow. They actually walked in. Ugh. Contaminated for life. I just realised there's obviously something very nice here. Everybody's going from the shop to the pub and back again. So there must be something really good going on in both. Hello. Hello. Somebody say hello to me, please. Oh, you're going in there. It's really well done. Outstanding work. Looks like everybody's left the pub now. I'm going to just wait until somebody says hello.
Howdy, partner.
That's good enough. Now to finish things off, and yes, that thing over there, I still don't know how it got there. I would guess it moved, don't worry. We're doing slurry tomorrow, so we'll get it all, put it back into position tomorrow. Right, I'm going to put this around the corner. Not too sure where I put the roller. Can't be far off. Probably on the Ford or something. Yep, it's next to the Ford. So it should already have fertilizer in it, but it's not going to have water in it. I've been told that water is something that you can do with it. I've never done it myself, so we're just going to have to try it out. It would make sense though, because I did notice before there was 2 full gauges for it. I don't know if it needs fertilizer. Yes, it does. Let's get that filled up first of all. And now you can see we do have the 2 full gauges, so let's go over to our water fill point. We might be able to do it from a river, but I don't want to risk going all the way down there and then find out it doesn't work. There we go. Although that is very expensive, and yes, it should work. That's extortionate. That is so expensive. Right, let's go over to the river then. Change of plan. If only I had known I was going to be putting bottled mineral water into my roller, I wouldn't have done that. I think it did charge us, didn't it? I'm pretty sure it did. I actually already know the field which I want to roll. And when I say roll, fertilise, because we're doing the same thing. What it's doing is it's rolling and fertilising at the same time. The water is ballast. It's a very small field actually. It's something like field 30 something. We've been there before. 27? 28, possibly 28, I'm not too sure. It'll be self-explanatory when we get there. When we get to where the Ford is, not the Ford tractor, the Ford across the road, yes, we'll know exactly which one it is. I think it's 27. Pretty sure it is. So I'll have to keep the map open just so I know exactly where to go to, but I think we turn right here. Yes, we do. And keep going on the country lane. So here goes. Let's see how long it takes for me to get lost. Oh, they've got their crop in. In that case then, absolutely no issues at all. What kind of crop is it? It looks like wheat as well. Unless it was winter wheat, which means they've put it in last year. It could be. Can't say for sure. Yep, field 27, here it is. One of the ones I want to do. Field 26 as well, but just 27 today. Let's just hope we can fill it up from the river. I can't see any reason why we wouldn't be able to. Yes, and that's free. Oh wow, I did not realise there were such massive boulders on the side of the road, and as far as I'm aware, a boat goes through here. One of those river boats, a barge. It's interesting. It's shallow enough as it is, and to have boulders there too. Whoever's navigating needs to be careful. I'll keep an eye out, because chances are one of them is going to turn up. A barge. Okay, that's going to be probably really heavy now. We'll do it 100%. I'm assuming it doesn't go down. Level of water. But that is going to be so much heavier. Here goes. Let's unfold it. I don't really know what the best view is. This is the camera attached to the roller. That's the camera attached to the tractor. I suppose the tractor one. Press B, then V, and there we go. So it must be much more effective because it is rolling it with more weight. But the most important thing here is the fertilizer application. It's going to rain soon as well. Yeah, so It's definitely a red boat. It should be going past at any minute, I would have thought. Unless there are several boats which go on that course. There could be. But they need to be careful. They need to be very careful what they're doing. Here it comes. I can see it. We do have time to go all the way around once again. Because after all, it's a boat. It's not exactly going to break a world record for speed. But hopefully you can understand what I'm doing here. Just for simplicity's sake, doing the further away fields with a roller instead of casting slurry backwards and forwards. The big fields near the yard will all be done with slurry because we have loads of it. But field number 26, 27 and 28 are going to be done with this, and I think 33 should still be fertilised from the previous year. Should be anyway. We can go again, you know. We could probably finish the entire field before that turns up. There's field 30 as well. In fact, I'm very interested to see if field number 33 is still fertilised. If it is, fantastic. If it isn't, we've wasted all that fertiliser and time from the previous year. But it was a bit of a gamble doing it in the first place. Okay, let's take a look at this boat. So shallow. We'll guide them through. We'll send them between, well, those two rocks. I can imagine it's going to go straight through these 3 or 4 here. Here we go. Come on, through here. Got a nice clearing for you. It's about 1 inch deep, but we think you'll make it. Chimney's smoking away. They've got other thoughts. They want to go smack bang in the middle of these rocks just here. Yep. In all seriousness though, it's another very nice feature of the game. Narrow boat. Oh, it's actually got a collision on it. So if I left my tractor there, would it push it down the river? I guess it would do. We've climbed aboard. Oh, that is sooty. Very pretty though, very pretty. Screenshot. Looks so realistic. Let's finish off. Let's get this job done. We're almost done anyway. And it's going dark and it's going to rain. So, yeah. That is a good photo. So there we go. We're done. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Next time we're going to have to do, well, hopefully some pallet selling, but we'll see. But also, yeah, we've got to sell potatoes at some point. We've got to do some animal work, the slurry, all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned, and see you again soon. Bye for now.